Hey everyone, so I want to put a little PSA out there for you guys, public service announcement as we're getting deeper and deeper into hurricane season here. So you need to make sure that you have a plan for if there's a hurricane in case your dock or seawall or something, boat lift, whatever is destroyed. So how this works is once there's a hurricane, then the governor will issue a state of emergency. So once a state of emergency is issued, then we can start applying for emergency permits. The key thing with emergency permits is you only have a 6-month window to apply for them. So I know it's going to be messed up where you're going to have house issues, you're going to have electrical issues, plumbing issues. Well, hopefully not, but likely so if we have a major hurricane that's enough to destroy your dock and seawall. But even though those things are super important, it's also super important that you get your permits in and your plans done to get repair or your dock or seawall or anything of that nature repaired because of that 6-month window. I saw hundreds of projects after Irma where people missed their 6-month window and they actually lost their ability to have a dock. The reason for that is because codes have changed. For example, back in the day, you could get a dock permit for a dock in 2 feet of water. Well, now you need 4 feet of water. So perfect example, a property I did a project for in Big Pine just a year ago. What happened is hurricane hit. He was all inundated with everything going on with his house, rightfully so. Never applied for the repair of his dock. Well, the dock was permitted in like 1975 or something originally, when they didn't care about water depths, they didn't check them. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a county code or a city code or village code that you had to have 4 feet of water. So fast forward to 4 years from then, he tries to get a dock permit again. Well, now when he tries to get a dock permit again, they say, hey, thanks for sending in your application, but we know this was a hurricane repair, but you're outside of the emergency window, so you need to adhere to all new building codes and regulations. So then they requested for him to do a bathymetric survey to check the depth. Well, he only had 2 feet of water, and he couldn't get a dock at all because to get 4 feet of water, he was down in Big Pine, he had to go 1,000 feet out to get to 4 feet of water. You know, he had 2 feet of water, 3 foot, 3.5 feet of water, but you have to have 4 feet of water when there's no seagrass and 5 feet of water when there is seagrass. So he actually then got restricted to having no dock. He can only have an observation platform right now, so you can only have an observation platform now, which can't be more than 18 feet from the shoreline, and you can't park a boat there. So you go from a waterfront property with dockage and the valuation of that property to possibly a waterfront property that doesn't have dockage. So I just wanted to put this PSA out here because I know everybody's busy after hurricane. Everything's super important. You have seemingly much bigger issues going on with your house, but to protect the value of your home, you need to make sure you get those dock emergency permits in within 6 months of the hurricane. So reach out to us if you need help with that. If you want to get on the list so when the hurricane does happen, we're ready to go, you can reach out to us right away. We have everything set up already on our end, but just regardless, make sure you have a plan in place for that. Thank you.